Happy bag drop day. Hold on, I'm gonna pin a comment. I'm gonna do the use real quick for anyone who's new. Pinned. Okay, pinned comment. We are live in multiple areas, so feel free to watch wherever you please. Hi, hello, Linda. Hi, Nikki. Hello, Luke. Hi, Kat. Hi, Anu. Hello, Connor. Hi, Enki. Okay, guys. Hello, Fred. So we are going to get started momentarily. For anyone who's new, I'll do a really quick intro, but it is officially bag drop day. What is bag drop day? We have one bag drop a week. So if you're watching right now, it is officially Wednesday, and this is AKA bag drop day. Every week is going to be different. So again, if you're new, how it works is I'm going to show all the pieces with you right now. Nothing is actually available until 7 p.m. Pacific time. So I have a pinned comment here to remind you, but basically how it works, I'll try it on, answer questions, share the curation, and then at 7 p.m. Pacific time, that's when they're all going to drop in the shop. But with that said, no bag is ever going to be the same because we are a pre-loved company. And then we also have curations each week, and each week the theme is different. So for example, this week's theme, we titled it Weekend Festivities. So at the beginning of January, if you were part of our bag drops, we actually had like workwear, office wear, bags that you can bring to work. But now we were thinking of doing the opposite. So instead of work bags, we were thinking now weekend festivities. So for example, wedding season is coming up, date night, dinner parties, birthday parties, even like weekend trips, like quick weekender trips. So in terms of like the bag curation, we really wanted to keep it like the neutrals, obviously with like very forward colors that are doing really, really well right now. Think Hermes, Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, Loewe, Gucci, Fendi, Bottega, Celine, Chloe, Prada, Saint Laurent, and I know I'm missing one other one. Balenciaga. So those are all the brands that we have in today's curation. I'm going to go slightly quick because this is a very quick like sneak peek. So if you're watching right now, this is technically like the sneak peek before the bags actually drop. It kind of gives you a little like head start to get an idea of like what bag you want to go for if you are looking for a bag today. With that said, I'm going to get started right now. So in terms of like the curation, hold on one moment. Okay. So in terms of the curation, I think I'm going to go with a classic piece for a second because we do have quite a few classic pieces. And I'll start off with this vintage Fendi first. So this is a vintage Fendi. It's a zucchino pochette. This was actually, oh, Helen's here. Hi, Helen. Thank you, Asima. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll do outfit deets really quickly, actually. So outfit, this is thrifted from Beth, actually. This piece is a vintage little calla lily brooch that I added as a button. Also vintage jewelry as well. Bottom is Uniqlo. These pants are Free People. And then shoes, Saint Laurent, my favorite loafers at the moment. They're like these, eel dark red ones that I love pairing with pretty much all of my outfits. It's like a nice little pop of color. And that's actually the color story because we have a few dark red pieces in today's drop too. So this piece, this is a zucchino little pochette. This was one of our most popular pieces when we had our first pop-up shop at FashioNica Fest. It's essentially this really lightweight little pochette style. There's a very similar pochette shape. It's called the Bottega Veneta Wallace that is like currently still in store at Bottega. But I mean, I feel like this is like a standard classic shape. It's really lightweight. It's also really easy to use for traveling because of how lightweight it is, and you can easily just throw it inside of a suitcase. It will be able to fit your iPhone Pro Max. It can also fit a Kindle inside of here. So you'd be surprised how much use you can get out of this bag because this truly could be that everyday bag for you. And this one, when she drops, so this is the first bag that I'm sharing, the vintage Fendi Zucchino, $549. $549. Hi, Sean Marie. Good to see you. Welcome in. Happy bag drop day. Okay, next up, I'm going to do this bag because I feel like this is a piece that we don't often source, and I feel like there's just not enough love for this bag. So first off, I'm going to talk about the color because that's actually what originally drew me when we sourced this. It's like this beautiful dark Bordeaux. This is like kind of the color story I'm trying to lean into, especially as I'm wedding planning, like having like these darker colors as opposed to like a light color, even though I'm getting married in the spring, but I'm leaning towards like the darker warm colors. This one is a beautiful dark Bordeaux. It's called the Joyce Hobo, and it's by Loewe. It has this round gold plate with the Loewe cutout, and look at how pretty the toggle details are on the sides. It's made of gold hardware, and you can wear it as a crossbody. And I'm 5 feet for reference. I feel like this is a really great length if you're like maybe 5'6" or shorter. Works really well as a crossbody. And it almost reminds me of, you know, I don't know if I'm going to, you know, that Hermes bag that is super popular, that's kind of like that rounded shape right now, and it has like a little clip in the front of it. I'm forgetting the name, but am I crazy? Is it like the Arcone or something? You Hermes girlies, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like this rounded shape, and it reminded me of that when we sourced this Loewe bag. Anyways, this is how she looks like on. Louis gonna hang out. He's probably gonna take a nap behind me. But this is how she looks like on. Oh my gosh, I was right! Oh, whoa! I'm so proud. Okay, it was the Archon. Okay, so now you can type in Hermes Archon and you can kind of see how the shape is very, very similar. All that to say, this bag, when she drops, she will drop at $13.99. $13.99 for the Loewe piece. Okay, let's move to the next bag. I'm gonna do, so I just did Fendi, I just did Loewe. I'm gonna do a Gucci bag now. And we've sourced this style before, and I love specifically like the strap of it. I find to be so unique. It's like a leather cube strap, if that makes sense. Like the strap is cube-ish shaped, and then it's like a flat monogram shape with the G Square logo. You can tell this is a vintage piece because of that like really like square shape for the G logo itself. It has a nice strap drop length. Even if you're wearing something thick, you'll be able to really get it over the shoulder. And I feel like this is going to be a staple for someone too. It can for sure fit your Kindle inside of here, in addition to an iPhone Pro Max, perhaps even like a Continental wallet, and then call it a day. It's got a magnetic closure, and again, you can even fit more than that beyond just like the Kindle. So with that said, this one, when she drops, this is the vintage Gucci square G shoulder bag with her cube strap. She's going to drop at $719. $719. And it's a magnetic closure, by the way. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do this Loewe bag because I love the color combo going on here. I think this is going to be great, especially as we get closer to the springtime. This is a Loewe multicolor mini puzzle bag, but what I love about it is these 3 shades over here are not like the exact same color. And I'll get up close so you can really understand what I'm talking about. It's got a very light gray. I don't know like the best ways to describe gray, so I'll do my very best. But this leans a very, very light gray. This one leans kind of like a taupey gray. And then this one is more of like an ivory cream. I think it makes sense maybe to turn off the light so you can see that color variation because it's really obvious like in person. But I also love the fact that they tied it in with this like cognac leather accent. And even they don't typically do this for their puzzles. They made the edged portion this cognac leather. So it kind of feels like special order in a way, but for Loewe. So this is the mini puzzle, and she's got her anagram embossed. And then let me try it on so you can wear it as a crossbody bag. A little crossbody. And then in terms of what you can fit inside of here, you are able to fit a phone inside. There's a ton of videos on TikTok if you're able to see like what can actually fit inside of the mini puzzle, but you would be surprised because tons can fit, including an iPhone Pro Max inside of here. With that said, this one, when she drops, she's in excellent condition. This is the Loewe multicolor mini puzzle. She'll drop at $18.99. $18.99. Oh my gosh, Sean Marie, turn my light up so you can see the color variation. Okay, perfect. I know we can't skip past that because I love that they decided to create like different variations of the light gray. It works really nicely, especially with like your neutrals. Hi, Money-Key, nice to see you. Happy bag drop day. Oh, Kelly's here today too. Kelly's in the house. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Kelly, since Kelly is here, I think I'm going to grab an exotic style. This one's going to be an exotic embossed because Kelly's in her exotic era. Let me grab this one. So we don't often find this one because it's not a vintage bag. This is called the Saint Laurent Manhattan bag, and it's croc embossed. This year, we're kind of like in our exotic era too with Kelly. We really want to start finding pieces that are either like true exotic or like embossed exotic. So kind of things that have like the alligator or the crocodile or the lizard or even like ostrich. So that's kind of like what we think about when we think about like bag textures, because we love our textured bags here. This one is made of gold hardware, and this is like what they call the Saint Laurent version of the Hermes Kelly bag. If you're familiar with the Hermes Kelly, it basically has these little sangles that like hang down, and you can kind of do the same with this bag. So she is adjustable. Right now, this is at its longest length, and I think it's a great size for every day. It's black with gold hardware, so she truly will be like an everyday bag too for someone. And she's in excellent condition. She's going to drop at $13.99. $13.99. Okay, moving to the next bag. Let's do this Fendi bag because this one, her handles, I find so unique. This is a vintage Fendi, and it's a hoop handle. So you basically get this like ruched detail up the top. It's like a Zucca long, kind of like, it's not a structured bag. It's like a kind of like a large pouch, but then you also have this gold, rounded hardware. So you can either wear it like this, or it is big enough to actually fit over your shoulder, which is such a game changer, because then she would not necessarily be like an everyday bag, but I can definitely see someone dressing this up, maybe with like a little black dress or even like my blazer setup. So something like that. This is how she looks like on, and you will be able to potentially, I was going to say laptop, but just to be safe, I'm going to go with an iPad because it has a slightly smaller top portion. Okay. Let me do a little 360, and this piece, oh, that's so true. It is kind of similar to the Bottega dust bag. You know the popular Bottega dust bag right now? Like, it's kind of like a pouch-like style. Very, very similar in shape, but like obviously a vintage Fendi version. So this one, when she drops, $9.99. $9.99 for the vintage Fendi zucchino hobo tote. Okay, next up. So this is a bag that my team is saying might be the first bag that gets snagged. Hold on. Let me scan her in. We don't often find this one because first off, it came out a couple of years ago, so it's not like a vintage piece in any way. But it is like kind of the competitor of the Hermes Birkin, and you might know what I'm talking about. You guys, it is officially, I can count like how many times we've been able to source the Margot. It's very little, very, very little. We were able to source one in last week's drop, and you guys loved it. So we were able to find this one. This is the Row Margo bag. This is in the size 15, which is an extremely popular size, especially because if you love to travel or if you love to use this as a work bag, you will be able to slide in a laptop inside of here. This is in the color Smoked Taupe, which is essentially like a very light kind of like mixture of gray and brown together, but leans very neutral. And it's this soft Margot. So you get that beautiful grained pebbling. And then even like their leather is phenomenal. Like you kind of can see like it's stuffed right now, but you can see that it's going to like slouch beautifully over time. I want to throw it on so you can kind of see how it looks like. So beautiful bag. I also see a lot of people wearing it this way, kind of just chucking it over like so. It's such a gorgeous piece, and I'm so excited we were able to find one. Let me share the interior with you. This one is in beautiful condition. She literally has like no signs of wear in here. Let me share the inside. It comes with her dust bag as well. And this piece, so this is, by the way, a bag that's currently sold out online. It's kind of been sold out. It's more like if you know, you know, it's been sold out. The Margot specifically has been sold out on the Row for many, many months. So it's pretty hard to even get this bag. This one, when she drops, she will drop at $51.99. $51.99 for the Row Smoked Taupe Margot size 15. Okay, next up. let's do, so that was our one and only Margot bag, by the way. Next up, let's do our first Chanel bag, actually. Let's do, so I'm going to do this one because this is considered a rare vintage Chanel piece. So this is a mini Diana. If you're familiar with the Chanel Diana, this is like the baby version of the mini Diana. It's a vintage piece made with black lambskin leather, also mixed with 24 karat gold plated hardware for her turn lock and for her dual chain. The dual chain is kind of supposed to like mimic a top handle style. So easily kind of wear it on the crook of your arm. You can even just hold it as a handle bag as well. But it has the same like, I guess, anatomy as a Diana, but just like in a May square flap form. I'll do a little 360 so you can see, but such a gorgeous piece. In terms of her size, very similar in size to a Chanel mini square flap. So whatever can fit inside of a, kind of like the classic flaps, I realized, whatever can fit inside of a mini square flap classic can fit inside of this mini Diana classic, if that makes sense. Okay, let me show the interior with you. She looks like she comes with both her serial sticker and she comes with her card. She's a 3 series, meaning she was born in the year 1994, I believe, either 1991 or 1994. But this is the interior and it will be able to fit your phone inside of here. So this piece, when she drops, she will drop at $33.99. $33.99 for the gorgeous vintage Chanel mini rare Diana bag. Okay, next up, let me do, okay, I'm going to do this bag because this is a bag that we, okay, first off, this came out last year. We did a video about it last year and it ended up going so viral that at the time when they first released it, it ended up being like a waitlist bag because it was like so hard to get because it was so sold out. We managed to have one for today's drop. May I introduce you to? By the way, actually, a little fun fact here. When they first released this bag, it didn't actually have a name because they didn't know that it was going to do so well. So they called it like the vanity, Bottega Veneta vanity case or something. And then like a few weeks into launching, they renamed it to the Bang Bang. And it's such a popular bag that they actually still sell the Bang Bang to this day. This is in the beautiful Barolo. A little fun fact with the name Barolo, it actually means king of wine. So a beautiful wine color. It's mixed with gold hardware and you can use it as a crossbody. This is detachable, by the way. So if you don't want to wear it with a crossbody, you could always just wear it as a top handle. And it is adjustable. So adjustable and detachable. And 5 feet for reference. And like I said, it is adjustable, so it can get a little bit shorter if you'd like, or you can completely remove it and then wear it as that chic top handle. I think that this shape to this day is so popular that Bottega Veneta has it, Loro Piana has it, Chanel came out with one too. I know that there are a couple other brands that did a very similar shape the past year, but yeah. Okay, let me share the interior with you. This one has been graded in excellent condition with little to no signs of wear. She even has her original tissue paper inside of here too. You can fit an iPhone Pro Max, by the way. Okay, moving to the, oh, that's right. Okay, YSL also came out with their version of this style too. I feel like it's a classic, especially because of like the shape. It's like that vanity style shape. Okay, so when this one drops, again, she's in excellent condition. This is the Bottega Veneta Barolo Bang Bang Vanity. She'll drop at $21.99. $21.99. And you can fit a phone inside of here, up to like an iPhone Pro Max. And then just for reference, this is an iPhone Pro Max case. So you see, you still have like a good amount of room and space. Maybe like a card holder, hand sanitizer, keys, a couple of lipsticks, and like an AirPods. Okay, next up, let's do a Louis Vuitton bag. And whenever we source this, I always think of Miss Chloe because this is a bag that she was trying to add to her collection. It is a limited edition Louis Vuitton Stardust Empreinte Nano Speedy bag. So basically the idea is it has this beautiful like ombre effect to it. It's got a mixture of like pink and like a light butter yellow. It almost reminds me of like, I don't know why, but like I want to call this strawberry lemonade in a way, but it kind of just gives that energy in my opinion. It comes with an adjustable, detachable strap. You could always wear it as a bracelet bag if you wanted to. How a lot of people wear the mini Speedy is they'll wear it as a crossbody and then they'll add like a Louis Vuitton charm, maybe like a cute little Vivian charm or something. This is how she looks like on, and this is not the longest, so you can actually wear it a lot shorter if you'd like. And I'm 5 feet for reference, by the way. And then also, cotton candy is another great way to describe this. You can also fit a phone inside of here as well. And then the interior is nice and clean. This is considered a limited edition piece by Louis Vuitton because they only released it for 1 year, or not even 1 year, like 1 season, and it was sold out the entire season. So a lot of people were going to like the sourcers to source one for them. This piece, when she drops, excellent condition. She's going to drop at $23.99. $23.99. Moving to the next bag. I'm going to do an Hermes bag next. And you guys. Oh my gosh! Pooja, that's so funny. Okay, Jinx. Yes, here you go. We have an Hermes 1978 Noir Box Kelly 32. So something to point out with this specific piece, look at that condition. Like box calf first, box calf tends to have like scratches, and that kind of like obviously adds to the character of these vintage pieces. Box calf is such a heritage leather, so much so that if you were to get like a box calf piece at Hermes in store, it actually surprisingly is more in price than like say an Epsom leather piece. And it's so interesting. And I literally just learned this probably the past like month that box calf is actually higher at Hermes. But this particular one, this is a 1978 piece. And let's talk about her skincare really quick because like, look at how gorgeous. When you see like the shine on it, she has been preserved beautifully. This is a Cellier piece. And would you be surprised? Like 1978. I don't know what that math is. For sure she's, what is that math? 6. Is she 46? Oh my gosh, you guys let me know what the math is. 1978. But yeah, she does not even look like she was made in 1978. Let me try it on so you can see how she sits. I also have a Kelly 32 in my collection. Oh, I was so close. 47. Oh, 48. 47 or 48. Okay, close enough. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm, but a lot of people wear the Kelly bags actually open because it's just a little bit easier to wear this way. Or you could also wear it entirely open, which I actually do sometimes. I'll like tuck the flap in. This is kind of a vibe to me, like where you can kind of see the stamp and then throw it on the crook of your arm, grab your things. The 32 is a really great size because I feel like the 32 is like kind of like the sweet spot of like investing in an Hermes Kelly bag, but it's still being under the 10K mark. And yeah, and then still being like a not massive bag, but you can fit like your GM size agenda, you could fit your sunglass case, you can fit a Kindle, you can fit your, what else? Continental wallet, phone, like all the everyday essentials, essentially. Let me actually share the interior with you now. But this bag, she has been graded in excellent condition. The interior, she's nice and clean. Again, very spacious with tons of compartments. And this piece, when she drops, the Hermes 1978 Box Noir Kelly 32 in Cellier with gold hardware. Oh, by the way, might I add that when I say that the Kelly 32, it's like that sweet spot because it's still under that 10K mark. Not for long. We're starting to see more of the 32s being like at that 10K or even reaching like the 12K mark. It obviously just depends, but this one, we have priced this at $84.99. $84.99. And again, her condition is excellent vintage condition. Okay, so that was our first Hermes piece of the night. We kind of outdid ourselves with the Hermes sourcing this week. I posted a photo on our Instagram story of all of the incredible Hermes bags that we found, but you'll just have to wait and see because I don't think you can actually see my Instagram story right now since we're on live. But if you get our email sneak peeks, we did send out an email sneak peek, so then you'll be able to see like the bags with the photos and details and everything like that. Okay, with that said, let's move to the filigree. This is a very special collection because this is one of their only collections where they have hidden CCs on their designs. So this has mini CCs on its feet of the timeless logo. I am a navy and black stan. I love when that combo is together. There's something just ultra luxe to me, and in my opinion, when it's combined so well done. This one's in caviar leather and it's a diamond quilted piece. This is not vintage. This is made in 2019. So she's only a few years old. It's a really great size for someone who's looking for kind of like a small size where you can use it for day, but then still use it at nighttime. It's a double chain, but then you have the flexibility to wear it as a long shoulder, or you could wear it as a crossbody bag too. And then I'll stay steady so you can kind of get a general idea of like how it sits. Again, I'm 5 feet for reference. And then let me share the inside with you. She's got a hidden CC in the top, and then you have a magnetic closure. And then I'm thinking you can fit a Kindle, you can fit your phone, you can fit a card holder, some hand sanitizer, and keys. Call it a day. Like I said, it's a really great size, especially if you're looking for that transitional size. So this one, when she drops, $28.99. $28.99. A little fun fact for any of you girlies, Chanel. I tend to share this, and I feel really proud when we talk about our pricing because we truly try our best to be, one of the most competitive on the market, obviously based off of conditions. But a regular Chanel wallet on chain, if you were to get it brand new in store, it starts at, I believe, $3,700, but then it, like, depending on how technical or if you have turn locks and things like that, they actually sell Chanel wallet on chains now at $4,200 at Chanel these days. So it's really interesting to see just like the increase in how much demand Chanel has gotten. But that's why we love vintage and pre-love too. Okay, I'm going to head over to Dior because this is one of my favorite pieces of the night. And we've actually never sourced this before. I shared this on our Instagram story. And I actually, you know what? We also shared this in the video too. But it's a limited edition piece. And you may get like a little hint with this bag. Guys, so this is a limited edition 2016 ceramic deerskin swan mini lady Dior bag. So I'll go through the specs really quick. This is the size mini. I also have the size mini in my collection. Really, really great size for date night, for weddings, especially for girls' night. You can easily wear it as a crossbody because it does come with its original chain. And the chain, this is my favorite chain by Dior. They added like this thoughtful piece of leather at the top. So if you were to wear it as a little crossbody, it's still going to be nice and comfortable. And you can always detach the strap and then actually wear it as like a little bracelet bag if you wanted to. Let's go through the leather. So it's called ceramic deerskin, and it's essentially, it reminds me of truly ceramic, like when you think of like pottery, because you get that like almost crackled effect. It has its classic silver Dior charms. And then, I mean, this is kind of like the iconic portion of the bag. It is this beautiful swan. And if you get into the actual like details of this, so there's a little beak with a gemstone. There is a blue little gemstone as the eye. You can see that the head is formed with the D charm for Dior. There's the little O for the body. And then you have this like detailed like these detailed arms, feathers, and then there's like one feather that's like a true feather that's just kind of like hanging out over there. I love that added touch. And then this portion is actually made of lizard. So there's like a tiny little exotic touch in the back. And then I didn't even see this portion. Hello, all these little crystals on the neck. How gorgeous is this piece? It's such a fun conversation piece. In terms of her like actual anatomy, she's the classic mini lady. So, with that said, she has little feet, by the way, and then I'll try it on so you can see how she looks like on as a bracelet bag, but really beautiful piece, especially if you are a Dior collector. And this one, when she drops, is a leather feather. So it's interesting because these portions that I'm pointing out to, yes, this is leather, but this is true feather. So you can kind of see that like texture difference going on. Okay, this piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at $26.99. $26.99 for the limited edition ceramic mini swan Lady Dior. Okay, next up, let's head over to Chanel. And guys, I mean, this is a bag I've told you so many times already. If you are thinking about investing in this bag, now is the time. It is currently like one of the vintage it bags, mostly because there's one that's very, very similar that's been released at Chanel, or it's going to be released at Chanel, but it's this surfexec piece. This is a 2005 piece, so she just turned vintage last year. It's caviar beige caramel leather made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, and this comes with her original strap, so you could wear it as a long shoulder if you wanted to, but most often a lot of people actually just detach the strap and then wear it kind of on the crook of your arm, and it very much gives like vintage Chanel, but like Hermes Birkin, but in vintage Chanel form, if that makes sense, because you kind of get like that Birkin double top handle style. And you have organized compartments inside of here. This can fit a laptop. So you got 3 organized compartments. The first one is like a turn lock style. You have tons of pockets. These are magnetic closures. So this is such a great like everyday bag, especially if you're looking for like one of those workhorse bags that are also like a chic workhorse bag. Okay, this one, when she drops, $18.99. $18.99 for this one. Moving to the next piece. Let's head over to, oh my gosh, let's do this one. So, this is Kevin's favorite bag of the night. What could it be? Also, am I new here? I did not know that this is how their new boxes are. It's like this little monogram block that you like pull up. But, okay, hold on. Let me put this box down. So this bag comes with her full set. She comes with the box, the dust bag, the envelope. She also has a mini dust bag for her extra accoutrement that she comes with. Oh, hello? This is a Louis Vuitton 2025 gray denim Speedy Soft 30. I have talked a lot about why I think that this is such a cool bag. So first off, it's a Speedy. So it's a Speedy size 30, very classic piece. They've created this Speedy in many different formats, like for years and years and years and years. So it's not necessarily like a new shape, but last year, they added this vachetta strap, and it kind of changed the game. And specifically how I see the Speedy, after they did this, I became like a very like hardcore Speedy fan, so much so that I actually added to my collection my first Speedy last year. And I do actually do this very similar thing where it's like this gorgeous like rolled handle shoulder strap, like the length of it, they just did it so well, because look at, it's such a perfect shoulder strap length now. Even with like something thick like this, it's going to be like a bag that you will constantly grab because of how functional it is. But then you can always detach the strap and then wear it in her most classic form on the crook of the arm. as like a true Speedy. And this one is a beautiful light gray denim. This was just released in 2025. She comes with additionally her luggage tag, her clochette, and her lock as well. And then let me share the interior with you. So the interior also is lined with denim inside, but it's like a monogram mini denim in the interior. So this piece, when she drops, this is she's full set, by the way. And actually, hold on, let me show you what it looks like when it's unstuffed, because I feel like it almost gives like a nice slouchy, like worn in vibe. And you can easily style this with anything since it's denim too. Okay, can you just get the shoulder strap for an existing Speedy? You can get one off of like Amazon if it's not like a Louis Vuitton one, but I don't know if you can actually buy this part separately from Louis Vuitton. But also for the vintage Speedies, they don't have like this portion. So you would kind of have to like figure out how to make it work. I figured out how to make it work for mine. I add mine to the buckles over here, but I'm sure you can like do something that's a little bit more permanent and it is on the sides versus like in the middle. But anyways, this bag, really exciting to have this one in today's drop. We've never had a soft Speedy with the shoulder strap too. This is going to drop at $38.99, $38.99, and she's in like new condition, full set. Okay, next up, let me head over to, I'm going to do this piece next. Okay, so hello. This is a limited edition Loewe bag. And whoever it was that commented that this wasn't Suna Fuhida, thank you for confirming that. So this one we did some research. This is not a Suna Fuhida. This was actually only released in Asia. So I believe it was in celebration of Chinese New Year, but this is a limited edition Loewe piece. It's this beautiful dark navy calfskin leather. And then if you look, there's these gorgeous ombre colored clouds that like line around it. This is the Pebble bucket bag, by the way. So it's called the Pebble bucket because you get that like obviously the anagram Pebble on here. It also comes with these detachable, adjustable straps. You could wear it as a crossbody. Most often though, I see the Pebble bag kind of being worn as the, you know, the Hermes Picotin, that like bucket, horse feeder style bag. This is kind of like that competitor, but in Loewe form. So this is how it looks like on. And I feel like it looks really chic because it's not like truly a competitor of a Picotin in my opinion, because it kind of is less bucket-like because of how it's designed. It's a little bit flatter, so it's actually going to be a little bit more comfortable than a Picotin. And then you wear it like this, or you could wear it with the strap on. But this piece, when she drops, she's in excellent condition. And again, this is not a bag that was ever released in the US. It was released in Asia. So this is the limited edition Loewe Calfskin Clouds Pebble Bucket. She'll drop at $23.99. $23.99. Okay, I'm going to do a quick time check. Okay, we have about 50-ish minutes before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. If you're new here, everything I'm sharing right now, nothing is actually available. This is like a little teaser, a little sneak peek, so you can kind of get a head start, get an understanding for like if you're trying to snag a bag, which one you're going to go for. So nothing is actually available. They will literally be available in about 50 minutes on FashionNica.com. I have a pinned comment down below, but we're actually live on YouTube and we're also live on FashionNica.com. So you can literally head over to FashionNica.com if you just want to like be at the place where they're actually going to drop, but it'll drop in the bag drop section at exactly 7 p.m. My pro tip, head over at 6:59 p.m. Pacific time, refresh the page, just refresh it, and then they'll all spill out literally all at once at 7 p.m. Okay, I'm heading over to Fendi, and I really don't want to share this bag because I was so tempted to keep this one. We have a little bin where we have an employee hold section, and this was in said employee holds for myself. But okay, you know how we have a one bag a month rule? So we have a bag series where it's bag of the month. And because I already got my bag of the month, I unfortunately will not be able to purchase this one for myself. Speaking of bag of the month, I will be posting a bag of the month obviously for January soon, so keep an eye out. But I suppose I have to let this one go. So this is a rare Fendi Napa lambskin extra large mama baguette. And what makes her rare is literally the size. I think I'm in my big bag era because I've noticed that I have been adding many big bags to my collection. And I think it's because I have so many mini bags that it's like, there's like a yearning for my collection to have bigger bags. And this would fit the bill. Oh, okay. It's a dark chocolate brown. Not only is the size an extra large, but you can actually see that the logo is an extra large as well. Like, look at the size of that. And then it has this gorgeous gold frame, black enamel. The color's phenomenal. Even like the sides of the bag are so unique. It has the black enamel as well. Let me throw this on just so you can get a good understanding of like how big this bag is. And the leather is so soft. Let me share the interior with you. So it's a magnetic closure. And it has this beautiful pinstripe detail with like hidden logos in the inside of the bag. She slouches so nicely. She's in excellent condition. This is how she looks unstuffed too. Yeah, this one's a hard one to let go of. Anyways, look at this. Hold on, even unstuffed. Look at that. She is slouching. Does she fit a laptop? I don't think this one fits a laptop inside of here. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying this fits a laptop, although I'm wrong a lot of times. I don't have a laptop to like test it out right now, but I do have an iPad, and this is like an 11-inch laptop. Oh, okay, yes, we do have. Thank you. Okay, let's see if it actually fits a laptop. This is a 13-inch laptop. Oh my God. Ah, that's so good. It can fit a laptop, you guys. Anyways, thanks for regrets. Okay, this piece. So she does fit a laptop inside of here. That was a 13-inch laptop. So when she drops, this is the, oh, you can even do this too, because it kind of like slouches. Okay, I have to stop talking about this one. This is the rare Fendi Napa Brown Mama Baguette, extra large baguette. She is dropping at $16.99. $16.99. Okay. Whew. Next up, let's head over to Chanel. Let's go to our Chanel section. I'm going to head over. Ooh, let's do this one. I don't even remember the last time we've had this bag. 1 second. Okay. So next up is a vintage Chanel piece. But not just any vintage Chanel. It's a 1992 piece. So this is the Mademoiselle Vintage Chanel flat bag. Black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Look at that size. The size, I would say it's comparable in size to, hold on, let me actually compare it because I have one today. Okay, comparable in size to a medium Diana. So you can get a good idea. This is somewhat comparable in size to a medium Diana flat bag. And I'll share the Diana in a bit too, because that one is going to be dropping as well. Let me try it on so you can see the different ways you can wear this. So keep in mind the mademoiselle, which is basically like this vertical quilting. It's a lot harder to find it in caviar leather. So I almost like to think of it as like, you know how like a lambskin Diana and a caviar Diana, completely different price points. Like you can get a lambskin Diana for say like 4,000, but then a caviar Diana, that's going to be pushing it closer to like the 8,000 to maybe like 12,000 range. I'm not even kidding too, because the caviar Diana just keeps getting more and more rare. But we've seen that the caviar Diana has been going up on resale. So that's how I like to think of like the mademoiselle, because the price point is very different for lambskin versus a caviar. Okay. This is how she looks like on, but you can obviously like play around with the length of it. I mean, wear it as a crossbody, but personally, I think that it would be really popular if it was worn more at this mid-length and be like an everyday shoulder classic flap style. You can do that way, but you can also pull it a little bit longer and then wear it as a double chain too. And it's going to be the shortest length you can wear it at. So still get over the shoulder. And then let me share the inside with you. Again, this piece is made in the year 1992. So she is 33 years old, I think 33 years old. Interior, she does have her serial sticker and her card both intact. She is going to be dropping. So this is the vintage Chanel Caviar 1992 Mademoiselle 24 karat gold plated hardware flap. She'll drop at $48.99. $48.99. Moving to the next piece. Okay, I'm heading back over to Gucci because I'm going to give you a little, like, if you've been following our wedding series, Let's Plan a Wedding in 90 Days. Whew, we're getting close, you guys. I have, like, I kind of mentioned this at the very beginning of the live, but the color story for my wedding is going to be very, like, warm, more dark tones, kind of like moody vibes, but in the spring. But that's kind of like, I just really like the darker colors. So this is actually one of the colors of my wedding. It's this beautiful, like, dark aubergine, like plum color. And this is a vintage Gucci. It's bamboo turnlock with the bamboo top handle. It's called the 1947. The 1947 is actually just the name of it. It wasn't actually made in 1947, but it's so popular that they still sell the 1947 style in store to this day. And it looks so similar to the vintage versions. Go to Gucci when you have time, or even go on Gucci.com. You'll see that they actually still sell this. It's kind of like a Kelly version of an Hermes bag, but in Gucci format. Okay, so it has a detachable strap, and then the strap is also aubergine. You could wear it separately or together, and it's a champagne gold hardware. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And then this piece, hold on, let me open her up. She is going to come with her dust bag, and that is right. I knew she was pregnant. This one is pregnant with child. So she comes with her little matching compact, and this is a little Gucci mirror. So it comes with this piece as well. When she drops, she's going to drop at $14.99. $14.99 for the aubergine vintage Gucci. And then, do you mind double checking on the listing? It says chocolate, but this one's like thank you. It's like a plum color. Okay, to confirm, she is a beautiful plum. Okay, next up, let's head over to, oh my gosh, should we do this one? Hello. So, I will add some context with this piece. We really wanted to drop this for today's show because this is an Easter egg. I can't share exactly what is happening, but trust me, something absolutely insane is happening in the next few days. And this is like the Easter egg to before we announce what's happening. But let me share with you what bag we were able to source. Before I share that bag itself, actually, I will share everything that it comes with. So she comes with her dust bag. She comes with her envelope. You can tell this is an Hermes piece that is about to be presented. She comes with her raincoat. What bags come with raincoats? Stay tuned. Okay. She comes with her hardware protector, and she also comes with her original smaller dust bag. So full set coming up. And this is not a vintage piece. This is a piece that came out 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago. Yeah, wait, right? 2023. Hold on, let me just confirm. Hold on. Is it going to? Yes, 2023. Okay, 2023 is when this bag was born. Like, how long should this moment of silence be for this bag? I'm like holding my breath right now. Okay, hello? This is a 2023 Hermes Togo Birkin 25. gold on gold, meaning she's made of gold togo leather, which is the most popular brown color at Hermes, called gold. The way you can tell too is this is their signature color. So most of their signature colors at Hermes have that beautiful white contrast stitching. It's made with gold hardware. She comes with her clochette, her lock, her keys. It's full, like all accoutrements. So she is a full set. This is also, please, the size 25. The reason we're bringing out about the size 25 is because basically the smaller the Birkin gets, obviously it's more of an investment piece, but how it works at Hermes, you can't actually like ask to buy a Birkin, and especially if you're looking for these kinds of specs. So the size 25 is the most popular size for the Birkin, but not only is the size the most popular, the color combo that this particular one comes in. So it's the gold on the gold, which is why they coined the term gold on gold, which is, you don't typically hear like other versions of that. So people say gold on gold for Hermes. You can wear her as a little bracelet bag. This is what she looks like closed up, but let me actually share what she looks like open. And then yes, she comes with her raincoat. She comes with her 2 dust bags. She comes with her envelope. She comes with, there's something else. Her hardware protector, her raincoat. I think we said that already, but full set. And then her clochette and her keys and her lock. Okay, hold on as I'm opening this up. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Even her feet at the bottom still have her plastic intact. And then I see the plastic is intact also on the cadena lock. So she is in excellent, excellent condition. So this is how she looks like on. If you just want to truly wear her as like a little handle bag, you can add a twilly if you'd like. I actually have the size 25 in my collection, and I baby that bag so much. It's a brown. It's not gold, but it's also a brown with gold hardware, and I feel like it's just so neutral. It's such a beautiful piece. But in terms of what can fit inside of a size 25, you know what? I have a video, but it's a long ways down on our feed. You can fit your Kindle. You can fit a camera inside of there, like a small camera. You can fit your Continental wallet. You can fit your phone, AirPods, hand sanitizer. What else? Maybe like a small makeup bag. But this is truly like the most popular size, especially because you can kind of transition it from day to night. So wear it in the daytime for brunch, but maybe like lead into nighttime if you're going to go to a wedding or date night. Gorgeous piece. And I mean, I said earlier, it's not how Hermes works is you can't ask like, oh, I would like to buy this Birkin bag. You have to build up purchase history. So you have to almost build like a relationship with a sales associate, buy like shoes, buy jewelry. There's a lot of like little things and places where you can purchase from. But at the end of the day, there is a ratio that they look at. And depending on how much, I mean, they don't say this, but kind of like the known thing, like depending how much you spend at Hermes will determine if you will get a bag offer. And it always depends on the timeline too. I have played the game. It took me either 2 or 3 years to get my first and only quota bag from Hermes. And looking back, I 100% would say that I would go the resale route, mainly because even when I was like getting offered a bag, I was still very picky because I'm not going to get a bag just because I was getting offered it. I wanted a bag that I really, really wanted. And so there were times where I would get offered a bag, but it wasn't like the color or it wasn't even like my style. But yeah, that's why it also takes a lot of time. All that to say, that's why I would go the resale route. This piece, she is in excellent condition. Please feel free to look at the specs. So this is a 2023 piece in Togo. She is the Retorn Birkin 25 with her most popular creme de la creme color combo, gold on gold. We have this priced extremely competitively. Again, if you look on the resale market in this condition, they typically go for 30,000 plus. We have this priced at 23,899. 23,899 in excellent full set condition. Okay. And yeah, this is like a little Easter egg for something that we're also going to be announcing I want to say we'll be announcing it in a couple of days, but really excited to have that piece in today's show. And I'm going to keep going. Okay. let's head over to a Loewe bag. I'm going to grab this one because I feel like this shape is probably the most popular shape for bags right now. You see it in a lot of like the Alaïa Litical, the Chanel kind of did something similar for the Chanel 26. There's also the Freja bag. So the like long strap design is very, very on trend the past year. This is a Loewe shiny calfskin mini cropped puzzle fold. It's in black calfskin leather and it's called the puzzle because it's almost supposed to like conform and squish into like an origami shape. And then, oh, Mar, thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us right now. We appreciate it. So this one, she's got her long strap drop, which is why it is kind of like considered like the it shape right now because of how popular this type of design is getting. This is how she looks like on. And then she's got gold embossed foil at the top that spells out Loewe. It is a top zip closure and she's really nice and lightweight. So I can imagine someone using this as like a daily bag. Maybe add like a cute little Loewe bag charm because they make really cute bag charms right now. Okay, so this piece, when she drops, excellent condition, $15.99. $15.99. Next up, let's do, I'm going to head back over to Chanel, and let's do, oh, you know what? Since we were talking about, I'm going to do this one. Okay, so, comes with her box. She's already open. For time's sake, we're going to go a little bit quicker. She comes with her dust bag. So box and dust bag are included with this one. And this is actually from the same year that the Hermes that we shared earlier, 2023. This is a 2023 Chanel lambskin classic top handle. Black poofy lambskin leather mixed with gold hardware. She's a cute top handle style. Extremely classic. Can absolutely be used for date night, wedding season, girls going out, maybe even like brunch too. I love the length of the crossbody strap. She sits really nice. I'm 5 feet for reference. And then you can even just hold it as a top handle. If you didn't want the chain to hang, you can always put it inside. You can also play around with the length of the chain if you wanted to. So I did a little twisties underneath the flap, and I think this is a really pretty leg that I would wear too. So this is how she looks with one twist under the flap. Okay, excellent condition. Look at how poofy her quilting is. Her leather feels like new still. This is a 2023 Chanel lambskin classic top handle. Comes with her box, comes with her dust bag. She'll drop at $32.99. $32.99. I just got the 30-minute notification. We have 30 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 30 minutes exactly. So if you're just tuning in, we are about to drop in the next 30 minutes. Our curation tonight is weekend festivities. So think pieces that will take you through the weekend. I kind of wanted to just do a really quick informative because I know we never really get to do these, but the curation tonight, because we did like a work office setting bag drop in January, we wanted to head over to weekend festivities. So the theme is like if you're going to go on a trip, if you're going to go to a wedding, if you're going to go to a date night, these are the bags that will take you through the weekend. Okay, let me head over to this vintage Fendi one. Guys, the shape! Okay, this also reminds me, in a way, of like the longer strap trend right now. So this is a Fendi zucchino bento box baguette bag. And what's interesting is the shape of it. So it's kind of a bento box style, but with like longer straps. And then the straps also are made of zucchino, which is a fun addition. It also is made of rose gold hardware, which is a little bit harder to find for Fendi because they didn't often make bags with rose gold. And it's got an adjustable strap. She can fit over the shoulder nicely. And then in terms of her size, I mean, this for sure can fit your Pro Max. It has a magnetic closure and a top zip closure. Let me share the interior because you can fit like a Kindle inside of here, sunglass case, some makeup, hand sanitizer, AirPods, and then call it a day. But I just love how unique that shape design is because it truly is like a bento box style. So this piece, when she drops, $6.99. $6.99 for this vintage Fendi. And then, oh, Leslie, we don't have a physical store. Our store, our digital store is called FashionNica.com, but we do like to have pop-ups throughout the year, maybe. So just if you follow us, you'll be notified when our first pop-up is going to be. Okay, moving to the next. I'm gonna head over to Hermes, and you guys, we have a Constance tonight. And not just any Constance, but it's chocolate. So the color is called cacao, which is this beautiful dark box calf chocolate leather. It's made with gold hardware. This is in the size 23, and it's a bag that was made in the year 1993. So she's officially 33 years old. Why the Constance is so popular? It's actually, fun fact, considered a quota bag for most, if not all, locations for Hermes. There are like the 3 bags that many people ask for when you actually go to the Hermes store: the Birkin, the Kelly, and the Constance. So how you can wear the Constance, extremely versatile. You can wear her as a double strap, but then say you want to be a little bit more casual, wear it as a long shoulder, and she still sits so nicely. So that's how she looks like at that mid-length. And she's made with gold hardware. Again, this is the size 23, which is slightly smaller than the size 24, literally by 1 centimeter. Let me share the interior with you. Super soft, clean in the inside too. Her beautiful Hermes gold stamping. And this piece, when she drops, wow, she was born in 1993. Really great price. $59.99. $59.99 for the dark cacao vintage Hermes bag. Okay, next up, I'm gonna head over to Chanel again because, guys, oh my gosh, when we sourced this one, we were like, hold on, wait a second. This seems similar to a bag that is very popular at Chanel right now. Similar energy, not exactly the same, but similar energy. This is a vintage Chanel bag. It was made in the year 1993, I believe. It's made of black box calf leather, and this reminds me of the Chanel 26. I have a video that we posted actually today where I share a little screenshot of what the Chanel 26 looks like, because it's still such a new bag. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's basically the same energy. Half flap detail, long shoulder strap. Yeah. And I'm really excited. I actually haven't seen the half flap version in person yet, but let me know if you have. This is like the vintage version of said bag. It's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, and you see all these hidden CCs embossed on the box calf. I find that to be really special because Chanel doesn't typically do this, especially on box calf leather. So it was really cool to find this. You can fit it over the shoulder. It's going to be a little bit tight if you're wearing a blazer, but you can for sure still fit it over the shoulder like so. So it kind of reminds me of like the very popular Chanel 26, but in vintage Chanel form. So this one, when she drops, $15.99? $15.99 for this one. Okay, can you show the Chanel zip hobo? Okay, I'm gonna grab this one because this one is actually coming from one of our team's closet. Can anyone guess who this could be coming from? So this is a vintage Chanel piece. It's a 2005 Serpique double-sided zip hobo bag. And by the way, this is actually coming from Davis's closet. So shout out to Davis. It's made of beautiful black calfskin leather. And what makes this bag so unique is the massive CC logo that's stitched on the front and the back of this. And then the stitching itself is like a creamy ivory color, really cute pochette size, very much a Y2K piece. This is a bag that was created in 2005. So she just turned vintage last year. Easy to wear as a shoulder bag, also spacious enough to fit all of your everyday essentials inside of here. And this, I know, Davis, seriously. So this piece, by the way, shout out to Community Curation. If you ever want to sell any of your bags, we do buyouts officially. So if you head over to Community Curation on FashionNica.com, you can always submit your bag. It's still very curated. We're still, curating the selection, but feel free to. Anyways, this bag, when she drops, $14.99. $14.99 for the double-sided vintage Chanel bag. Okay, next up, let's head over to, I'm gonna do, oh, this lady. Okay. Hello, we have two ladies tonight. So this one is a 2017 piece. This is the studded washed denim mini Lady Dior. And then, oh, it says it's not, it's on our listing. It might say medium, but this is a size mini. It's got the gold champagne, age gold champagne studded canage detail. And then it also comes with its guitar strap that's also canage studded. So you can wear it as a crossbody like so. And I feel like it's a great length, especially if you're like maybe 5'3" or shorter. Great length as a crossbody. I'm sure you can still get over if you're like maybe 5'6", but I feel like this, like that is like the sweet spot for like where I would want my crossbody bag to hit. Okay, I'll stay steady so you can see. You can always detach the strap if you literally just want to wear it as a bracelet. And then Susan, all of these bags are going to drop on FashionNica.com. It's going to drop in 24 minutes exactly on FashionNica.com. So you could wear it as a pretty little bracelet. And then I don't want to skip past actually the material. So it's denim. I think this is going to be perfect, especially as we get closer and closer to spring, summertime. You're going to find yourself pulling for this piece. Age gold hardware, and then the size is the size mini. You can fit a phone inside of here. So this piece, $19.99. $19.99 for the Dior 2017 mini studded canage. Okay, next up, I'm heading over to Hermes, a Bolide, you guys. So this is a 2016 Bolide. So she's not a vintage piece. She was born 10 years ago, actually, 10 years. It's in the very popular gris tourterelle, which is this beautiful, like light grayish hint of brown, like a kind of like a taupe, a very light taupe color. It's made with palladium hardware. And then her leather is Clemence leather. Clemence is really perfect, especially for the Bolide. It's durable, is all that to say. Clemence is known for being really durable. It has feet at the bottom, and then this is the size 31. If you were to compare it to like a Birkin, similar centimeters to a Birkin 30, but this is a 31. So this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. I love the colorway. I feel like this colorway, it's going to be like one of those bags that you'll tend to gravitate towards because it truly goes with everything. And then I'll do a little 360. She is in beautiful condition still. We have this dropping at $39.99. $39.99. Imagine putting like a really pretty twilly on this too. Okay. My gosh, our Hermes pieces tonight are so wild. Okay, let's head over to, I'm going to head over to let's see. Oh, I'm going to head over to this Louis Vuitton actually. So this one actually comes with a little surprise. So it comes with her box. Louis wants to take a look. Of course, Louis would be excited about the Louis Vuitton. So it comes with her dust bag. So box and dust bag are included. She's in excellent condition. And then hold on, I'll cover this portion. So this is the Louis Vuitton 2024 Empreinte Easy Pouch on Strap. But one moment, it also will come with a Louis Vuitton keychain. So this Louis Vuitton keychain is actually sold separately, but we're just going to add it to whoever ends up snagging this. It's black empreinte leather, and then it's got the gold chain. This strap, very versatile. You can wear it as a shoulder bag, or you can always detach the strap and then wear it with a gold chain, or you can extend the strap and wear it more as like a travel bag if you wanted to wear it as a crossbody. So extremely versatile. It's called the Easy Pouch on Strap because it truly is easy to like work with your lifestyle depending on like if you need a bag that will literally do it all. And this piece, she is in excellent condition, box and dust bag included. You guys, this one's dropping at $13.99. Oh my God, $13.99 for this one. Okay, next up, let's head over to a Chanel piece. Let me do, oh my gosh, let's do the Chanel piece. So, you know the popular Chanel Kelly? I posted multiple videos of the Chanel Kelly when it came out 2 years ago. Super, super viral. Still sell it. They still sell it in store to this day. But did you know that was not actually the original version? That design was inspired by the original design, which is this one. This is the 1998 rare Chanel Caviar small shopper Kelly bag. Black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. This is the OG version, like the true OG version Chanel Kelly, made in the year 1998. And in terms of like her dimensions, she's very similar in size to the largest size of the Chanel Kelly. I forget how they call it. I'm pretty sure they call it mini, because I think there's a nano and then there's a mini, but it's like technically they're like small version at Chanel. She's made with 24 karat gold plating. So beautiful 24K. She has her turn lock and then black durable caviar leather. Stunning, stunning piece. Definitely a collector's piece too. This is very much like if you know, you know. This one, when she drops, she's going to drop at $64.99. $64.99. Please feel free to do your research when it comes to the rare Chanel Caviar Kelly. Very, very hard to even find this on the market. Okay, next up, let's head over to, let's do Dior, because this is our one and only saddlebag of the night. And we're including a little special something. So this is the Dior medium oblique saddlebag. She's made in the year 2018. But if you can see, she also comes with her guitar strap. This guitar strap is not sold together. This is actually sold separately. So for the price of just the strap alone, they retail $1,100 at Dior. We're just going to be including it with whoever ends up snagging the medium saddlebag. So it's a bag that was made in the year 2018. You can wear it as a crossbody because now it comes with a guitar strap. It's a double-sided guitar strap too. So depending how you want to wear it, you can always detach the strap too, and then wear it as her true like saddle style as a shoulder. So have the CD logo and then wear it easily over the shoulder. This is the medium size, which is the most popular size for the saddle. You can fit an iPhone Pro Max inside of here. In addition, like your smaller daily essentials will fit too. This is going to drop at $25.99. Excellent condition. $25.99. And again, she's the size medium with her additional guitar strap. I have about 15 minutes before the bags drop, by the way. 15 minutes before bags drop. I think we're doing great on pace. Let me head over to, since I actually chatted about the Diana, and then I'll show both Dianas that we have tonight, because it's pretty rare when we have two Dianas in one drop. So this is let's do a little comparison. So this is a vintage Chanel. This is a lambskin medium Diana, black lambskin leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. And then this is the rare mini Diana that's going to be dropping tonight too. And it's basically the mini square version of this guy. So, two Dianas in today's drop. This one is made in the year 1993. As you can see, her quilting is phenomenal. It's got proof. I've mentioned this a number of times, but when you're looking for like the conditions of like Diana's or classic flaps, and you're looking for like that excellent condition, obviously there is a premium price that it comes with because you're paying for the poofy quilting. It's so difficult to even source, let alone find on like the resale market, poofy quilting for Diana's and classic flaps. But we have managed to find one for today's show. She's made with her gorgeous 24K plating, and you can wear this basically all the ways you can wear a classic flap, right? You can wear it as a crossbody, but you can also, thank you, Fabulosi. I appreciate that comment. Thank you. You can also wear it as a top handle. So that kind of way, if you want to wear it as a bracelet, but then you can also wear it as a mid-length. And I think this is a really popular way to wear it. But then you can also do a double chain too. And then Nessie, this is a size medium. So kind of think of like the size of a medium classic flap, very similar in dimension to a medium Diana. That's how she looks like as a double chain. So this piece, excellent vintage condition, poofy lambskin quilting. She's dropping at $43.99. $43.99. Next up, let me head over to Goyard because we have one Goyard dropping tonight, and it is none other than the mini Anjou. So this is the gray Goyardine style, and it's technically 2 bags in one because it's double-sided. Very, very popular bag. Very great bag for like if you're looking for an everyday. Throw it over the shoulder. It also comes with her little baby. So she's pregnant with child and comes with this detachable card holder. And the reason people love this bag is because, one, the size, it's like a bucket shape. And I feel like it's going to be like an everyday bag where you can throw all of your things, not have to like worry, not have to think about it. And then you can always change out the exterior, flip this around, and then use the beautiful dark gray leather as well. This piece, oh, you know what? A little fun fact too. This, I want to say like last year is when this bag popped off. We wanted to create like a tote bag version for FashioNica merch. So we actually were inspired by this kind of anatomy and shape for our FashioNica totes. But we don't have them available, but I just wanted to like throw that out there because this bag truly is such a unique shape and style. And I feel like a lot of people still to this day love this bag. So this one, when she drops, $25.99. $25.99 for the gray Goyardine mini Anjou. Heading over to, let's head over to, oh my gosh, wait, this one. I'm telling you, crazy Hermes today. We have, oh, Liz! Oh my gosh. Yes, we dropped a ton of brooches actually during our jewelry and bauble drop on Monday. I'm not sure if we have any left, but if you head over to FashioNica, you'll actually see a few jewels and baubles that are up for grabs. Yeah, it was a crazy drop and we sourced so many brooches. So feel free to head over if you're interested. There might be some available still. Okay, we have a 2017 Hermes Noir Chev Kelly to go. So she's in the very popular black and gold combo. Chev leather, known for being nice and durable. This is called the Kelly to go, which is essentially a wallet on strap design by Hermes. Really popular design for someone who literally wants to use this as like a grab coffee, run errands, potentially even use it at nighttime. You can detach the strap, and I've showed a video of this before, but like if you get like, say for example, an Hermes gold chain, or think like an Hermes gold vintage belt. We've done this before. There's like an Hermes gold vintage belt we've sourced that you can literally put it underneath this flap and then wear it as a short shoulder. It looks so, so chic that way. So highly recommend doing that if you wanted to elevate your Kelly wallet to go. But more so for every day, this is the best way to wear it as a crossbody. The reason people love the Kelly to go is because it truly is like that everyday bag. It can fit your phone inside of here too. You have multiple compartments. You can always detach the strap and then wear it as like an actual clutch if you'd like to as well. This piece, when she drops, she's going to drop at $57.99 in excellent condition. $57.99. Moving to the next bag. I have 12 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 12 minutes exactly before bags drop. I'm going to head over to Bottega because, guys, this style, there's not really like a name for this bag, but I feel like the design of it is so on trend for like the types of styles that are really trending right now. This piece, oh, Luck! Thank you so much for your support. I'm so happy she arrived safely. Yay! Enjoy. So this is, and we're going to call it like a vintage Bottega East-West frame bag. So one, East-West bags, huge. Like East-West is like kind of like this slightly wider shape, but also it's tied with the kiss lock frame, which I think kiss locks are really big. They started being super big last year, but even leading into 2026, I do anticipate to see more kiss lock styles. So this is a vintage Bottega bag. Ultra soft lambskin and Trecciato weaving, can be worn as a shoulder bag. Okay, I'll stay steady so you can see how it looks like on me, by the way. And then you can also do something like this and then wear it as like a slouchy clutch. tons of space because of the east-west size. Can for sure fit your phone inside of here, in addition to continental wallet and then some. This piece, when she drops, $14.99. $14.99 for the vintage Bottega East-West frame bag. Okay, moving to the next piece. Oh my gosh, that one! Wait! Oh my gosh, you guys didn't see this in the sneak peek. I did not even realize that we had this one dropping today. So, this is a 2024 piece. It's a Chanel, I want to say it's like a giant CC baguette. It's made of lambskin quilting with this like huge age gold hardware. The CC logo, I think the reason I'm so drawn to this is because it reminds me of like the vintage huge CC logo that we source, but like obviously in a modern twist. It's made with age gold hardware for the curb chain as well. And then the size, I feel like this is going to be pretty versatile. You can wear it as a crossbody, but like outside of that, so easy to just play around with the actual chain itself. Hold on one second. I'll do a little twisties underneath so you can see what that looks like, but there's going to be tons of ways outside of this. So this is going to be a little bit higher. You can also do a mid-length like this, but you can do a double chain too. So hold on. I want to show you like all the different ways because we never get this bag in. And this is actually our first time sourcing it in this size. We've sourced a mini version of this before, but this one is slightly larger, so you can wear it as a double chain too. Wait, what if we even did? I know we have like no time right now, but I really want to like see. This is really pretty. Have that chain kiss the top of the flap and then wear it as like a mid-length. So this piece, when she drops, she is in excellent condition. She actually still has her plastic intact on the hardware. She's going to drop at $36.99. $36.99. Louis being chaotic in the background. Okay, next up. So I actually have a slim compact Hermes wallet. This one in particular is in the color Eton, which is very similar to Etude. It's mixed with gold hardware, and this portion, so this, because it has this strap, it kind of looks like a micro Constance in a way. Game changing. I'll stay steady for 1 second here. I'm 5 feet. Okay, so this is actually a generic strap. So the previous owner, they wanted to turn it into a little Constance card holder on chain. So what they did was they got a strap that literally was similar color to this so that they could wear it as a crossbody. Genius. Absolutely genius. This piece also is pregnant. She has a little mini card holder as well. We're including this, by the way. I feel this goes together. They must go together. And this bag, we're going to call it a bag since it literally comes with the strap now. She is in excellent condition. She comes with her additional strap. She is dropping at $29.99. $29.99 for the 2022 Eton Epsom Constance wallet with her strap. Next up, okay, Davis is going to be really excited about this one. So this is called the Giant 12 because of her hardware. This is the Balenciaga 2013 Black Arena pom-pom bucket bag. How cool is this? We've never sourced this shape before. We are finding more and more people are asking for these like kind of back in the day 2013 style Balenciagas. But this is the first time we found it in bucket bag format. Wear it on the crook of the arm. And then you can also, it comes with its additional crossbody strap that is detachable, but you can crossbody her if you'd like to. So all black, silver hardware with the studding. She's dropping at $949. $949. 6 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 6 minutes exactly. This one, it gives me like mini weekender vibes. You know what? It actually almost reminds me of like, it's similar in shape, shape to the Bays. You know the Bays Weekender? But like a vintage Chanel version of that. She's technically 2 bags in one is what we like to say because she's double-sided. You get two bags in one. Black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware on the front. On the back, caviar timeless CC stitched in. So it really depends on how you want to wear it. You can throw it over the shoulder. And then this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Spacious enough to, I wouldn't say make it like a weekender bag, because I think she's still smaller than that. But I can absolutely see someone using this as a work bag or maybe like a small carry-on style. This bag, when she drops, oh my gosh, $22.99. $22.99. And she is made in the year 1995. 1995. Okay, next up, this bag. A very, very popular piece. We try our best to source maybe like one or two each month. But this is a caviar Kelly bag. And the reason it's so popular is because it very much resembles a vintage Chanel form of an Hermes Kelly, right? It's made with black caviar quilting, 24 karat gold plated hardware. It reminds me of a size 32 if we're going to get into the specs for like a Hermes Kelly 32 vibe. Really popular piece. A lot of our clients also will add a chain under the flap and then wear it as a shoulder bag if you wanted to. That would be my recommendation. But great size, excellent investment piece. She's dropping at $28.99. $28.99. Okay, next up. Mini puzzle. Loewe, this is a cognac one. Classic cognac with palladium hardware. Beautiful piece that we love to source. The puzzle is the most popular bag by Loewe. And this one's dropping at $17.99. $17.99. Okay, next up, let's do, oh my gosh, I didn't know this comes with her box and dust bag. Okay, box and dust bag, vintage Prada. How cute is this, you guys? Technically double-sided too. It's a satin Kisslock evening bag. So Kisslock clutch, suede with this beautiful blush satin and then the Prada logo with little beaded floral appliques. Sorry, not beaded, suede appliques. So this one is going to drop at $5.19. $5.19, 3 minutes before the bag drops on FashionNica.com, by the way. 3 minutes exactly. Okay. This size does not get enough attention. I think it's because it's a rare size. This is a Louis Vuitton Papillon, but it's in the rare size 19. So this is basically like if you still want to fit your phone, but you don't want the larger Papillon, because the larger Papillon is like that big. We love finding this size. This is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. She's super cute. You can fit a phone inside of here, by the way. This is dropping at $11.99. $11.99 for the rare Papillon 19. Next up, we have a bag that comes with her box. Incoming Chanel. That's right. Okay, this one, if you love like mixed hardware, this is mixed with silver and gold hardware. And it's the 2019 calfskin. It's called a little camera bag, but like how unique is this CC logo? That's actually how you open and close the bag, by like twisting the C, and then it's got diamond quilting, and then she's a dual strap. So wear it as a double strap like this, but you can even wear it as a crossbody too. So crossbody or a long shoulder or a double strap. This is in excellent condition, calfskin leather, $30.99. $30.99. We have 2 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. 2 minutes exactly. Next up, let's do Chanel Caviar Tote. Always have, if you're a vintage Chanel stan, one Chanel vintage tote. Highly recommended in your collection. It's a 1998 piece, black caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. Specifically, this one has a really nice long strap drop. So even with your like big bomber jackets, your thick coats, she'll still sit comfortably under the arm. And she's also dropping at $20.99. $20.99. Next up, we have a Chloe, our one and only Chloe bag of the night, which is the Paddington. I went to Chloe over the weekend. Guys, the Paddington in store looks so similar to the vintage versions. So this one is a vintage version by Phoebe Philo. This is the Chloe medium Paddington bag, black with gold hardware. Definitely an up-and-coming bag. A lot of people are loving. This is dropping at $13.99. $13.99. We have 1 minute before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 1 minute exactly before all the bags that I just shared drop. So this is a 2004 vintage Chanel. It's the Petite Timeless Tote. Caviar diamond quilting, CC logo, 24 karat gold plating. Fit it over the shoulder as a double chain. Really cute size too. I mean, it's not necessarily a work bag, but it will be that everyday tote style. She's dropping at $22.99. $22.99. We have to have at least one Chanel wallet on chain in today's drop. 2019 lambskin wallet on chain. If you're looking for your first Chanel bag and you want to invest in something that you are going to wear religiously, This is the size. This is the one. This is a wallet on chain, black lambskin with gold hardware, $25.99. $25.99. It is officially 7 p.m., by the way. Officially 7 p.m. All the bags, fingers crossed, have dropped on FashionNica.com. Feel free to head over there in the meantime, but all bags have just dropped right now. A couple of seconds ago, even if you're like just starting your bag journey, like doing research, highly recommend just heading over to FashionNica.com, doing the research, looking at the modeling shots. I feel like those are always super helpful too. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to share the final few pieces with you, but if you want to just get a head start, head over to FashionNica.com because literally all the bags just dropped right now a few seconds ago. So this is a caviar mini vanity by Chanel, caviar leather, gold hardware. Let me throw her on so you can see. I have a vanity in my collection too. I tend to pull this when, for some reason, whenever I go to Broadway shows, and before you say, when do you ever go to Broadway shows? I go to Broadway shows many, many times. I am a Broadway stan, so I typically will grab my vanity, but you can always use this for date night too. So this is dropping at $22.99. $22.99. Okay, the final few pieces. Oh my gosh, this Gucci was hiding. Hello? Gucci bag was hiding for a second. Give me one moment to scan her in because we've never even had this Gucci before. This is a horsebit Gucci, box calf leather. But do you see the hardware? That hardware is insane. So it's the horsebit hardware, but with like little different shaped crystals on it. Okay, it's a shoulder strap, but there's two straps actually. So this strap comes with also this GG monogram chain design. I don't know if this is available anymore, but I'm sharing it because I have to. It's just, this is like a necessity. Wear it as a crossbody bag. You can also wear it as a double strap. This one's in excellent condition, by the way. She feels like new, barely used. She's $20.99 if she's available still. $20.99. Okay, the final few pieces. And then we are going to hop off. Okay, black lambskin vintage Chanel bag. It's a bag that was made in 1989. Classic piece, will fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here. 24 karat gold plated hardware. Because of this design, you can wear this a bunch of different ways, kind of similar to a Chanel classic flap. Wear it as a crossbody. You could always double up on the chain if you wanted to as well. And this one dropped at $25.99. $25.99. Okay, final couple pieces before we hop off. This one, I call this like a marble piece because the design kind of reminds me of like this red marbling, vintage Prada, and it's Saffiano leather. It's a balletto bag. So the balletto bag it's a very popular style by Prada, kind of like the square bowler doctor-esque size, but the design itself is like this red black marbling. So this one dropped at $7.49. $7.49. And then the final two pieces. Okay, we have this gorgeous vintage Gucci. It's like a mini backpack style, but I can see someone like absolutely elevating this with like a little suit jacket. It's black satin, little crystals on the horse bit, and then I believe this one is also pregnant, possibly. Okay, it comes with her dust bag, Louboutin red like interior, and then it has a little satin Gucci card holder that it comes with too. So cute little touch. This piece has dropped at $10.99 for the vintage satin Gucci backpack with her card holder. And then let me actually try it on too. So this is how she looks like on the arm, and she's like a little mini backpack style. Okay, and then the last bag that has officially dropped, this coral Loewe vintage piece. It's the Dunas hobo. The leather's incredibly soft, pebbled leather with the perforated anagram. Throw it over the shoulder like so, and the color, I mean, perfect for the spring. Wear it with like a denim on denim. This one dropped at $6.99. $6.99. Okay, you guys, All of the bags have officially dropped on FashionNica. If you're just hopping on right now, feel free to look at the pinned comment, but we had over 70 pieces that just dropped right now on the website, fashionica.com. It's officially bag drop day, so we will only do one bag drop a week, and that is today, literally seconds ago. They have all just spilled out onto the page. Our curation is different every single week. Expect something completely different. This bag drop this week is weekend festivities, is what we titled it. So basically think of like the curation as neutral / like bag colors that are going to easily be styled throughout the year, so all year round, but then pieces that will work nicely into your lifestyle, depending on like what your occasion is when you're going out for the weekend, whether you're going on a little quick trip, whether you're going to a wedding, whether it's party season, date night, things like that. That was like the intention when we were curating this drop today. And I hope you enjoyed that story, because I felt like that was kind of something that was missing, because the past month in January, I think we sourced a lot of like bags that are perfect for like going to work. So we kind of wanted to do the opposite for this drop. With that said, I'm going to head over to fashionica.com right now, but bags have officially dropped. Please let me know what is a bag that might have already gotten snagged that you would want me to snag or to source again, because that helps when we are doing our sourcing throughout the week. But yeah, okay, I'm going to do shout outs because we love playing this game. We are going to guess what the first bag is that got snagged. I am going to guess. Wait, actually, what do you guys think?
You already know.
Oh, you already know? Okay. I think I'm gonna try guessing the Margot, because someone on our team, a couple people on our team guessed it was gonna be the Margot. So I'm gonna go with what our team is voting. So the correct answer, the very first bag that got snagged at exactly 7 p.m. Hold on, let me head over. So the very first bag that got snagged at exactly 7 p.m. Oh, Julia! Oh my gosh, Julia! Nice to see you again too. Thank you for your continued support. Julia got a very rare bag tonight. She got the rare 1998 Caviar Chanel Shopper Kelly bag. Congrats, Julia. Thank you for your continued support. Sharon got the, oh my God, Sharon. Sharon got the Fendi bag, that chocolate brown one. Beautiful, extra large baguette. Anna picked up the Chanel, the lambskin wallet on chain. Beautiful bag. Excellent, like, everyday bag, too. Allison got the, oh my gosh, you Chanel girlies. The Chanel 2023, the lambskin cocoa top handle. And then, oh my gosh, Jujubee. Thank you, Jujubee, for your support. We appreciate it. Okay, Jennifer got the Cacao Hermes Vintage Constance. Congratulations, Jen. Kelly got the Celine. Oh, I didn't get to share that one. A little fun fact, if you're still watching, Kelly, that Celine bag that you picked up, you can actually detach the chain and wear it as a necklace. It literally is like the chain links, that we actually have sourced similar chain links by Celine that we drop in our jewelry drop. But a fun fact there, it's both part necklace, part bag. Fatima got the Caviar Chanel, a classic filigree. Nithya, nice to see you. She got the Bang Bang, the Bottega Veneta Barolo Bang Bang. Tika got the Loewe Coral Dunas bag. Karen, you're gonna love this bag. She got the beautiful condition Hermes Vintage 1978 Box Kelly 32. Haley picked up the Saint Laurent Croc Embossed Manhattan. Stephanie, she got the Louis Vuitton, the gray denim Speedy P930. Teresa got the Fendi Zucca. We also had a classic Zucca today. The Mama Baguette. Amanda got the Row Margo. I hope we can find another one soon. I'm getting the sense that we need to source more. Okay, Donna picked up the Chanel lambskin, the full flap bag, vintage Chanel. Allison got the Chanel Surf Executive Tote, another bag that's on our radar. Nargol, nice to see you. Thank you for your continued support. She got the vintage Prada, this cute little satin kiss lock bag. Gail got the Goyard, the Goyardine mini Anjou. Reza got the vintage Fendi, the very first bag I shared. The vintage Fendi pochette. Madeline got the Swan the iconic Swan limited edition 2016 Dior bag. That was such a cool bag to source. Christine, oh, okay, I want to start sourcing more like cosmetic style pouches. Please let me know if that is something that we should move forward with. I feel like, especially as we get into like the traveling seasons, we should probably start sourcing more like vanity things or things that you can like easily throw inside of your bags. But I just want to get confirmation. But she picked up our first Louis Vuitton cosmetic pouch. Bhakti got Davis's bag. Congratulations, Bhakti. Davis's bag was the Serpique, the double-sided Chanel bag with the cool contrast stitching. Hi, Jewel. Nice to see you. She got the Louis Vuitton, the 2024 Empreinte Easy on Strap with the Louis Vuitton little keychain. Veronica picked up a classic vintage Chanel Caviar Kelly bag. Mirari got the Louis, oh, we had a cute little Louis Vuitton, little French wallet in today's drop too. Lorelai got the Dior oblique medium saddle with the additional Dior strap. Radha, nice to see you again, Radha. What did you get? Oh, Radha! Oh my god, isn't it so cute? So, it's a Louis Vuitton, the Papillon 19. It's considered a rare size, but Miss Radha just picked that up. Really cute bag to add to your collection. Kathy, nice to see you too. It's so nice to see familiar faces. Kathy, even after, it's so funny. I thought Gucci was hiding, but she was eyeing that because she got that at exactly 7. She got the Gucci Horsebit, the small shoulder bag with the crystals, with the beautiful chain. Kaylin picked up the Loewe, the Cognac mini puzzle bag. Kristen got the double-sided vintage Chanel, the 1995 one that has a CC and the larger CC. Priscilla picked up the Louis Vuitton classic pochette. Karen got the cool square G with like the cube Gucci strap. Ashley got the plum Gucci 1947. Camille got the Florentine, the Louis Vuitton classic Florentine bag. Veronica picked up the gold hoop vintage Fendi with the huge gold hoop handles. Really cool bag. Aylin got the vintage Chanel, the 1990. Oh, the one that we said is like the Chanel 26. The one with the CC embossing. First time sourcing that really, really cool bag. Lauren got the rare Fendi, the bento box bag that we shared earlier. Karen picked up the 2022 Eton Epsom Constance wallet with her iconic long strap too. Michelle got the Mademoiselle. We never get that one. The 1992 Caviar Mademoiselle with her 24 karat gold plating. Karen got the Loewe, the multicolor, the one that has the cognac edging mini puzzle. Christine got the Louis Vuitton Pop and Court. That's one of my favorite vintage Louis Vuittons, the East-West style. I actually have a very similar bag that's very much like the Pop and Court style. Aprili got the Bottega Veneta, speaking of East-West, the East-West vintage Bottega frame bag. Jewel, hello, nice to see you. She picked up the vintage Gucci, a classic little Jackie. Aprili went in for seconds because she also picked up the vintage Chanel Caviar turn lock tote with her 24 karat gold plating. And then Belinda, right after, she picked up a vintage Chanel Caviar petite timeless tote. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm losing my place. Hold on. Uh-oh. 1 second. It's thinking. Okay. Michelle picked up the Hermes Bolide, the Bolide 31 in the gray tortelle. Irene picked up the Louis Vuitton Damier E-band in the BB size. Maria got the Chanel, the classic lambskin medium Diana in her excellent poofy condition. You're gonna love her. Angel got the shiny mini cropped puzzle fold by Loewe, the East-West style. Taylor picked up the Hermes, the Chev Kelly to go, another very popular piece that we love to source. And then last but not least, Aprili, she picked up the Chloe medium Paddington bag. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, that is today's bag drop. That is this week's bag drop. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you just hopped on right now, all the bags literally just dropped a few minutes ago, so feel free to head over if you're interested in snagging any of the pieces. I have two announcements actually. The first announcement, tomorrow, if you want to partake in our $1 auction on Whatnot, we will be having a surprise one. So if you're watching right now, this is a surprise. It's going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific time, and we're just going to be auctioning bags until we're officially sold out. So it's going to be on Whatnot, completely different, like very, very chaotic, and it's going to be on Whatnot, again, 3 p.m. The second announcement, I can't 100% share, but something is happening over the weekend where I'm going somewhere to give something, help give something away. And that's literally all I can say. Guys, you do not want to miss whatever that is. I'll post it. I think I'm allowed to post it on Saturday, but just like, if you don't have my notifications turned on, now is the time to turn it on, because oh my gosh, I cannot believe this is going to be given away. That is all I can share for right now, but it's so exciting. I wish I can participate. Anyways, okay, I will see you tomorrow. If not, make sure you watch what's happening this weekend. Okay, bye, you guys. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy bag drop day. Good night. See you later, YouTube.